Hey everybody, it's Matthew from Quick Start Coach again with your daily Quick Starter. This is actually the second one today because we're playing around with some cameras and some different angles and lighting. So we'll see how this one turns out. But tonight I wanted to talk about how important it is for you to keep experimenting in your marketing and in your business. You know, you're trying to accomplish success online, and the online world is constantly changing. I like the saying that says, what works for you now will not work 6 months from now. And that's brutally accurate because things are just in constant flux online. New things are coming out. People are trying new stuff. Pace is accelerating. You have to be changing with it. And yet, when I look at what people are doing in their online marketing or their emails or what they're doing in social media, they're doing the stuff that people would have recommended to do it 5 years ago. And they're still doing it. And they've been doing it for 5 years, over and over and over again, pulling the plays from the same playbook and then wondering why they're not getting the results that they want. And unfortunately, that's not the world today. The world today is you've got to be fast. You've got to be on top of these things, and you have to be constantly have your finger on the pulse of the people that are trying the new stuff. And you have to be trying and then picking out the things that work for you or that work for your business and discarding the things that do not. And that requires a real commitment to constantly learning, first of all, because you've got to be out there. You can't think everything up out of your head. You've got to be out there and you've got to be taking a look at what other people are doing and not just learning from what other people are teaching, but also learning from what other people are actually doing in their business. So don't just listen to what they say, watch what they do. Go and take a look at it, and you can see when you're paying attention to how things are changing for, say, some of your favorite gurus or experts online. You can see how they're modifying things they're trying, and then you see they're not doing it anymore. Or you see consistently they keep doing things. And all of this is very important for you to focus on and pick out those pieces and then try them with what you're doing. You can't just copy and paste the same emails, send them out to the same places, and then wonder why you're never getting results or why your results are dropping. You have to constantly be an experimenter. You're a scientist of marketing and the online digital world. You have to be constantly working to get people's attention, to hold it, to build trust, to educate and motivate people to want to do business with you or buy your product. And the tools and the ways that you do that are constantly changing. So that's why you need to be constantly learning new stuff and constantly experimenting and learning from other people's experiments like mine. So I'm out there and I'm experimenting. I'm doing things like these daily Facebook Live shows and seeing how that works for me. All of these things are experiments, and we'll pick and choose which ones are working and which ones aren't, which ones are getting the views. Now, this show has been working very well. We've been doing it now for about the last 25 days, and we've had over 50,000 views on these videos. So this is something that is getting great attention, and definitely something that I would recommend that other people do as well. The reality is video is the way. Video is how you need to do things today. So again, experiment. Just like I'm experimenting and trying different angles and different cameras and different microphones and figuring out how I can turn out the best quality broadcast without committing to setting up an entire studio and taking a half a day to do a Facebook Live. Those are all things that I'm experimenting and learning. You can learn those things from me too. Just go to dailyquickstarter.com and you can see all of the episodes that I've shot thus far. You'll see the good ones, you'll see the bad ones, you'll see some of the different technology that we've used and those sorts of things. And you can always post a question to one of the videos. Make a comment and post and ask questions and help to learn from the experiments that I'm doing so that you can get better at your marketing too. It's very, very important. If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results. And the reality is today, if you keep doing the same things, you're going to keep getting worse results because things don't stay the same anymore. So I hope you take that to action, put it to action, and that it really sinks in with you and that you actually go and do something with it. It's great that you're here and you're watching this video, but go and take this and put it into action. Try something new every day. Just give it a try. Stretch your capabilities in your comfort zone and start doing some of the things that you're putting off doing and trying some of the things that you haven't tried so that you too can supercharge your success. Thanks for being here.